just got up this morning. It's probably about 5:15 a.m. in the morning. Someone in a comment had asked, if you're getting up at 5:17, what are you going to bed at 9 o'clock? Now, I think last night, by the time I got to bed, it was about 10:25. By the time everybody's taken care of in the family and all the work's done, it can be as late as about 10:25. And I hit the bed hard, hit it with a purpose, and got up this morning, saw it was 5 o'clock, and decided, man, you know what? Let's put on the shoes and let's get going. And, somebody had said in a comment, he says, wow, 1,000 views and, 130 some likes. He goes, why can't people just, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you're watching this and you watch my videos every day, understand that hitting that like button helps this channel out immensely. You don't have to become a member of the channel to help the channel. You don't have to give super chats. It's very simple, man. Watch, hit the like button, and that can help immensely, because we are battling against the odds. Being an older person, we are battling against the odds. We are battling against the system. We're battling against AI. And again, I think I stated this in another video, but, you could start an AI channel with, some AI cartoon and put out 37 videos and, blow up, have 1 million subscribers and do all this. And that's not what this channel is based on. This channel is reality. This channel is someone sharing their knowledge, sharing their motivation, trying to help people out there, talking about music, talking about rock and roll, but also talking about life. Now, I stated in the beginning of this video that the power of knowing nothing. I'm not claiming to have all the answers. The more I learn, the more I realize I don't know. Like the line in the Kansas song, if I claim to be a wise man, it simply means that I don't know. And man, here's the thing, man. You've got two choices in life. You can be kind, or you can be and I don't even need to validate it by saying something negative, because I believe negative energy, once it's put out, man, you're just creating your own negative energy that you have to feast on every day. And this channel is about doing positive things. I had a person, now the Jeff Berlin interview that's on my channel is doing really well. It's a controversial subject. It was a tough interview. I don't claim to be musically on the level as Jeff Berlin. I don't claim to be, a genius. But man, I'm a guy that, played a lot of gigs, maybe played bigger gigs, than a lot of people that were maybe greater musicians. How did I do that? Well, maybe I've gained some wisdom over the years, and how I got to those positions, how I was able to do that stuff. And man, it's not an easy road to climb. It's not easy. Sometimes we hold ourselves back. Sometimes, we learn from our mistakes and are able to move forward. But I had somebody in the comments of that Jeff Berlin say that interviewer knows nothing. This is a waste of time. Basically telling me that I know nothing. And so the entire interview was a complete waste of time. Man, I tell you what, even Jeff Berlin himself reached out to me on Facebook and was elated about the interview because I was able to, tread the dangerous water of this whole subject that gets people fired up, and get him to explain his position without getting combative, without, it devolving into some kind of negativity. And, man, he's ready to come back and do it again. Now, look, I think people are still enjoying that video. I don't want this to turn into the base debate channel. So I'll have Jeff back, on another time. But, man, I had to laugh. I replied to the guy's comment saying that I knew nothing by the LMAO. I had to laugh my you-know-what off because, man, at the same time, I'm someone who will say, I don't know it all. I don't have all the answers, because I've learned that there is wisdom in that. There is wisdom in realizing you don't know it all. And I won't profess to say that I know it all. I just have questions. It's the same thing with, people talk about conspiracy theories, right? And, I just tell people I don't have answers. I just have questions. I don't believe in any one thing. I don't believe, negatively or positively about any person. I have questions about everyone. I have questions about everything. I have questions about life. And that is how I learn. That is how I learn in life, is being inquisitive, not thinking I know all the answers, not thinking that one person has the answers in life. And this is how I stay in the middle ground in life. This is how I learn, by admitting that I don't know it all, and that I'm on a path. I'm on a path to find truth. I think people that tune in to watch this channel, I think you're on the same path to find truth. We're here to find meaning in life. We're here to learn about life and to learn about each other, and learn about, things that sometimes, man, we have to learn the hard lessons in life. Have I learned many hard lessons in life? Yes, I have learned incredibly difficult lessons, and I've come out the other end. And somehow, I'm leading the best life that I could possibly lead at this point in time. So, have I benefited? Have I benefited from the lessons I learned? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? It's tough lessons, and I learn tough lessons every day. But man, you know what? I'm on a path of positivity. And I think that's the most important thing that I can teach people out there today. Look, here I am, an old rocker. I'm up at the crack of dawn. The sun's not even out. Not one neighbor in this neighborhood is up right now. I am the only one, the old grizzled rocker. None of the young families around the corner that are up. It's just me and Ace. And that is the reality of this. I feel I have a purpose. I'm on a mission. And you know what? I'm thankful for every single person that tunes in every day. Now, I watched a video yesterday. I took a little break after I did a couple of videos for my channel, and kind of did some reflection after taking a couple days off, and thought about the channel, thought about what I want to do with it, and what I'm going to do in the future. And man, I watched a video where a guy interviewed a 68-year-old YouTuber, and he puts out a video every day. He puts out a video every day. Now, I had just seen a video of the guy that interviewed this 68-year-old, and he had tried to do 3 videos, I think it was a week, and he just couldn't do it. He just could not get it done. And recently a lot of people have had a lot of concern about how hard I work. And look, man, when I saw that 68-year-old and the smile on his face and the enthusiasm that he had for his YouTube channel, it blew me away, man. It blew me away, and realized I'm on the right path. And here's the deal, man. I'll tell anybody that wants to know. I've got it down to a system, how I'm able to produce videos, how I'm able to put on this show for everybody that needs it each day. This is helping me, but I believe it's helping a lot of you out there. And if it's helping you, man, don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to leave a comment. And if you can't help by becoming a member or whatever, the biggest help you can do each day is just watching the video and hitting like, man. A 68-year-old guy is able to put out a video every day. And that is incredible. That is incredible. Most 68-year-olds can't run Final Cut Pro. He's running Final Cut Pro. He's got a system down to putting out videos. And if you're going to do this, if you're going to put out content every day, you've got to have a system. You can't make it, Here's the thing, man. The easiest thing to do is real talk. There's going to be very few edits in this video. And this guy said the same thing. He says, I only shoot what I'm going to use. And that's what I do here. Look, Ace made a noise over by the garbage can a little while ago, so that section will have been chopped out. But I remember my train of thought, and I continue on that train of thought. I'll go in the other room. I'll go in Final Cut Pro. I'll load this file in there, and I'll put it in there. I'll make a couple of edits. I'll put my title screen on it. And then yesterday I shot some playing clips, some ambient playing clips, and I might put one at the beginning, or maybe I'll put one at the top. Or if I really feel, strong about the message, sometimes I won't put any playing clips in there. It really just depends, but I've got a system. I've got a system that works. And I've got a system that I enjoy doing each day. Now, there's going to be different content coming up and some interesting things in the future, but a lot of it is just going to be real talk, telling you about, this path that I'm on. Now, Ace has obviously got something going on in that corner that he's real excited about. It might be a frog. It could be something else. So I am going to have to cut this off in a minute and figure out what he's doing and take him inside, and I'll go back inside and I'll get to work even more. I'm inspired by you. I'm inspired by the likes. I'm inspired by each comment. And I thank everybody for tuning into these videos. Look, man, the wisdom in knowing that you don't know it all. None of us know it all. None of us have all the answers, and it's much easier and much more positive in life to be kind. And that is the message of this video. Maybe we can turn some people around. Maybe we can change some people's attitudes. I know I changed greatly over the years and have improved myself as a human being and improved myself in life. And now I'm on a great path. And I think many of the people that watch this channel are on a great path. a great path of positivity and creativity. And that is an amazing